What will shape the world of influencer marketing in 2025? Which upcoming trends should you be preparing for, and how can you position yourself for success this year? Influencer marketing has become a mainstream strategy, embraced by companies of all shapes and sizes. But with so many influencers competing for attention, brands need to keep up with shifting industry trends if they want to be competitive. That's why in this video, we'll talk about what's around the corner so that you can be prepared for it. From using AI to create hyper-personalized campaigns to harnessing the power of micro and nano influencers, we're about to dive into the top 6 trends that are set to reshape how brands and influencers connect. And if you're interested in learning even more about the future of influencer marketing, you can download our free ebook where we'll show you some more trends, such as how oversaturation impacts having fewer collaborations, the rise of social commerce and voice search, what is ephemeral content, and employee-generated content. You'll also be able to dive even deeper into the ones included in this video, so you can download it by clicking here or on the link in the description. Now let's get into it. Number 1. Hyper-Personalization Through AI. Interest in artificial intelligence has exploded over the past year or so, sparking both hopes and concerns about what this transformative technology could mean for jobs, businesses, and even the future of humanity. And the influencer marketing industry is no exception, as AI becomes a key player in shaping how brands reach and engage with their audiences. For instance, AI is providing businesses with data-driven insights that make it easier to identify influencers who genuinely align with their values and target demographics. Beyond influencer matching, brands can also use audience segmentation tools to create hyper-personalized campaigns that speak directly to individual users. This is significant, given that hyper-personalized campaigns have been shown to improve engagement by 20%. Just think of the potential that this could represent for your brand in terms of building deeper connections, increasing loyalty, and driving meaningful engagement. By reaching the right people with the right message at the right time, your brand can cut through the noise and really make a dent in the market. And social media platforms are playing a major role in this transformation as well. TikTok and Instagram Reels both use sophisticated algorithms to recommend content based on user behavior, making it easier for brands to reach the right audiences with the right messages. In 2025, influencer marketing will become more impactful as new features like predictive analytics, real-time content optimization, and enhanced audience insights are rolled out by tech companies and implemented by social media platforms. However, AI is not without its drawbacks, and brands need to approach these technologies ethically and keeping transparency at the forefront, always maintaining a human touch. This balance will help your brand remain trustworthy, relatable, and impactful. Number 2. TikTok leads the influencer marketing landscape despite regulatory challenges. TikTok is set to remain a dominant force in influencer marketing in 2025 as its popularity continues to grow globally. The app, known for its highly engaging short-form video content, has safely secured its position as a go-to platform for Gen Z and millennials who favor its authentic, real-time vibe. What sets TikTok apart is its viral algorithm. Unlike other platforms where reach often depends on follower count, TikTok's algorithm levels the playing field, allowing even new users to gain significant visibility. It analyzes thousands of signals by a user to determine what kind of content will appear on their For You page and in what order. This virality offers brands and influencers a unique opportunity to reach large audiences at a fraction of the cost of traditional advertising channels. In addition, TikTok's advanced ad formats and features, such as in-app shopping and live stream events, make it an ideal platform for driving conversions. Unlike traditional ads, TikTok content thrives on creativity and relatability, which appeals to audiences who are increasingly drawn to genuine, story-driven campaigns. This resonates deeply with audiences who are increasingly sensitive to authenticity. However, this trend is not without its challenges. As TikTok continues to dominate the influencer marketing industry, it's also facing growing regulatory scrutiny, particularly in places like the United States. Concerns over data privacy and national security are prompting discussions around potential restrictions or operational changes, and these could significantly affect how brands and influencers use the platform. Number 3. Ethical influence to prioritize diversity, sustainability, and compliance. Consumers are becoming more and more socially conscious, and they expect the brands they support to reflect their values. As a result, brands are expected to collaborate with influencers who promote diversity while also advocating for sustainable and eco-friendly practices. A great brand to take as an example for this is Dove. Consumers will also continue to expect brands to disclose paid partnerships transparently, reinforcing trust and authenticity. To align with these expectations, brands will need to carefully vet influencers, choosing partners who represent diverse backgrounds and also actively embody a brand's commitment to ethical practices. This means prioritizing influencers who are genuinely engaged in social issues and sustainable initiatives so that campaigns resonate on a deeper level. Now, influencers are legally required in many regions to clearly disclose paid partnerships using tags like #ad or #sponsored to avoid misleading consumers. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission, or the FTC, and other international regulatory bodies are actively enforcing these guidelines, and non-compliance could lead to significant fines and reputational damage for both brands and influencers. In practice, brands like Maybelline are already exemplifying this approach. By expanding its Fit Me foundation range and launching campaigns that feature diverse influencers, particularly during events like Pride and Black History Month, Maybelline authentically spotlights historically underrepresented voices, showcasing both product accessibility and a strong social commitment. Ultimately, because this growing movement is deeply rooted in consumer expectations, brands that fail to prioritize these values risk alienating their audiences and facing backlash for lack of inclusivity. Companies that embrace diversity and responsible marketing practices in 2025, in turn, will strengthen their reputation and build trust with their consumers. Number 4, micro and nano influencers are of increasing importance. While macro influencers and celebrities have dominated the industry until recently, 2025 will be the year of micro and nano influencers. These smaller influencers, typically with followings ranging from 1,000 to 100,000, are growing in popularity because they're good at building highly engaged, authentic communities. Unlike macro influencers, who tend to reach a broader but less intimate audience, micro and nano influencers foster closer, more trusted relationships with their followers because of this sense of community. This level of perceived authenticity tends to lead to higher engagement rates. This demonstrates the potential return that brands can obtain by collaborating with micro and nano influencers on targeted, relatable campaigns. This trend is already reshaping the market by supporting better segmentation and audience engagement. Micro and nano influencers offer brands the ability to engage niche groups, specific lifestyle audiences or regional markets with more precise targeting. For example, wellness brands can partner with health-conscious micro influencers, while tech companies can connect with influencers who promote specialized gadget reviews. This precision allows brands to craft campaigns that resonate with specific demographics, driving stronger connections and better campaign ROI. Number 5. Story-driven content and authenticity are the key to engaging influencer campaigns. In 2025, content quality and authenticity will be essential as audiences increasingly seek genuine, story-driven content rather than formulaic ads. Influencers who share personal stories and targeted experiences with brands have seen far greater achievement than those offering generic promotions. Like this campaign from Patagonia's eco-focused narratives. Creating high-quality content that resonates with audiences starts with personalization and data insights. Above all, you need to hone in on what your followers care about most. By analyzing audience interests and demographics, brands can identify core values and preferences and then use these insights to create content that feels relevant and tailored. So, campaigns must be built around creative storytelling and genuine interaction to make brand messages relatable and memorable. Alongside storytelling, user-generated content, or UGC, will play a crucial role in building authenticity and trust in 2025 as consumers are increasingly drawn to genuine and relatable content created by their peers. So, as we move into 2025, focus on incorporating UGC into your influencer strategies, encouraging your customers to share their experiences with your products. Here are a few tips to help you with this approach. Use analytics to identify audience preferences, shaping content to meet their expectations. Allow influencers to interpret brand messages in ways that fit their style, keeping content authentic and giving them creative freedom. Overly promotional content risks audience fatigue, while unique storytelling enhances campaign impact. Number 6. Reach audiences across platforms with cross-channel strategies. In 2025, cross-channel strategies will be essential for influencer marketing success. This approach involves reaching audiences across multiple platforms like Instagram, YouTube, websites, and email, ensuring cohesive messaging at every point of contact with the brand. With consumers increasingly gauging across various channels, a cross-channel strategy allows brands to create a consistent experience that builds familiarity and reinforces trust. This kind of strategy works because it maximizes touchpoints across the customer journey, from initial awareness on social media to deeper engagement on blogs and eventual conversion through email. It tailors content to fit each platform style while maintaining a unified brand message, driving higher engagement and a sense of brand continuity. Nike, L'Oreal, or Coca-Cola are perfect examples of how powerful a cross-channel strategy can be. These brands collaborate with influencers on Instagram, YouTube, and X to reach audiences. This approach doesn't just boost visibility, it creates a smooth, cohesive experience for consumers as they interact with the brand on different platforms. By tapping into the unique strengths of each channel, they build a stronger brand identity and foster meaningful connections with its audience. To build an effective cross-channel strategy, brands should focus on adapting content for each platform while keeping the message consistent, reinforcing a coherent brand identity across all channels, unifying the brand's voice, and using audience insights to refine campaigns, focusing efforts on high engagement platforms. So, what can we take from all this? At its core, you need to make sure that your brand stays adaptable, authentic, and connected to what people genuinely care about in order to create real connections with your audience. Using tools like AI to make smarter choices and focusing on long-term relationships with influencers can help you cut through the noise and stay relevant. As you plan for the coming year, think of these insights as a toolkit to guide your strategy. And remember, if you want to learn even more trends or dive deeper into the ones that we've mentioned, don't forget to download our free ebook by clicking here or using the link in the description. Subscribe to the channel and give us a like if you found this content interesting. Thanks so much for watching, and see you soon.